Welcome back again in your Tally Learning Zone channel. My name is Atul. I'm working with the Tally Solutions. So previously we have completed few topics like how we can install Tally, how we can activate license, how we can create the company, and what are the accounting features is available in Tally.erp9. Today we came up with the new topic which is called inventory features in Tally. So we'll learn that what are the inventory features is available in Tally, and after that in the next session we'll move further for this creation of the masters. So without further delay we'll take you to this Tally. So let me share my screen here. Okay, so here you can see this is the Tally where we can see the inventory features. So how you can get this particular screen? You can go to, if you can see here, we can go to Gateway of Tally. This is called Gateway of Tally. From here, you can press F11 features and second inventory features. So here you can see the integrate account and inventory feature. The first option we have given why this particular features is available. Let's see that okay, you have mentioned the stock in hand. There is the two way, either the Tally will show by default as per the purchase, as per the sale, what are the stock in hand is available, those particular stock it will show. If it is yes, that particular quantity or amount will reflect. Otherwise, if you don't have the particular things, if you want to mention the stock in hand manually, then you can create one ledger which is called stock in hand, and you can mention this is the value, this is the opening, and this is the closing. So if you want to mention that particular things, then in this case you need to disable this particular feature, then only it will reflect in your report. Second, the zero value transactions. Why we are going to use this, the zero value transaction? Because we have to, if you are recording the transaction, like okay, I'm recording the transaction which is called here like zero valued. I'm not mentioning the value, I'm just mentioning the quantity. So in this case you can enable this particular feature and you can record the transaction. Here maintain multiple locations, like you have multiple branches, multiple locations where you want to maintain the stock as per the location. So in this case you can enable this particular feature, maintain multiple location, make it yes, and after that you can create locations like go down or site, warehouse, like this you can create. Okay. Second, the maintain stock categories. Stock categories, if we are enabling this particular feature, like what is the mean of that? The stock category, that how you can do it. Like you have the laptop, you are dealing in the laptop, mobile, and some other product. So in this case, you can create categories. Like first is the brand is the group you can create, and after that category you can create like laptop, mobile, the category, what are the categories you have, and after that under those categories, under those group you can create quantity, the units, what are the units you have, what are the items you have, those items you can create it. And some of you are dealing I think in batches, like you are purchasing in the batches, or you're doing some manufacturing work where you want to define the batches, and you want to deal with the batches, and you want to define the expiry and manufacturing date as well. So where like food item, mainly basically you can define for the food item, medicines, for that you can define this expiry date and batches. And another one, use separate actual and bill quantity column. Why it is given, like you are giving some offer like buy 5 item get 1 item free, buy one get one free. So in this case you can enable this particular feature where you can enable and you will get two different column which is called actual quantity and billed quantity. So actual quantity, like if you're giving offer buy one get one free, then in this case you can mention actual quantity 2, and billed, because if you'll buy one then you will get one free, so billing will be only for one item. So billed you can mention one. So total actual billing will be on billed quantity, not with the actual quantity. Okay. Enable purchase order processing. The purchase order processing you can maintain. How the purchase order processing will work? Like purchase order, I'll tell you the flow, the purchase order, receipt note, like you are receiving the material, then rejection out, like you are rejecting some of the goods before making the invoice, then purchase, after that debit note. Okay, now if you'll see the sales order processing, the same quotation, sales order, delivery note, then rejection in, then sale and credit note. So here you can see enable job order processing. Why it is given the job order processing? The job order processing is given like there's a three type. Either you are doing the manufacturing work, either you are doing manufacturing work for yourself, you are manufacturing, you have your own raw material, you are manufacturing the finished goods, and after that you are sending, you are selling. Second that okay, you are working, you are doing job work for the third party. Third party is providing raw material, you are doing the job work process, and after that you are sending the finished goods after doing the job work. Last thing that okay, you are not doing any job work, but you want job work from the third party to be done. So in this case, you are sending your raw material and third party is working on behalf of you. He is doing some job work for you, and after that they are sending this finished goods. So in this case, you can enable this particular feature and you can use it. Here, enable invoicing. In some case, like if you are recording the purchase transaction, and you can see that you are getting only voucher invoice mode, voucher mode, double entry mode. You are not getting accounting invoice or inventory invoice method. So in this case, you need to enable these both the features. Once you enable, you will get it. Here you can see the debit and credit note. You already know. So you can enable these particular feature, then only the voucher type will get reflect there. Use separate discount column in invoice. Like you are while making the sale, you are giving the 5%, 2%, 3% discount on the item. So in this case, you can enable this particular feature in the invoice. You will get separate column as discount. Track additional cost of purchase. You can enable this particular feature and you can add additional cost of purchase like loading, unloading charges, and if you have some other charges as well, you can enable and you can define it into the purchase. And use multiple price level. The multiple price level you can maintain, like how it will work, like you are dealing in this, you are a distributor, so you are dealing with different customers, like we are taking the quantity in bulk, like distribution price is there, and another retail price is there. So you can create the price list as per the customer, like this distributor price will be different and wholesaler price will be different, retailer price will be different. So those things you can create here. Delivery note and receipt note, like I told you that if you are receiving the goods, then receipt note. If you are sending the goods, then delivery note. Rejection inward, rejection outward, that will also you can use, like before making the sale or before making the purchase, you can use the rejection outward and rejection inward. Material in and material out will work only for the job work order processing. So I told you that raw material. Use cost tracking for stock item. The cost tracking, if you want to track the cost of stock item, then you can enable this particular feature. So there are a lot of features is available in Tally. Inventory features is there. Whatever you want to enable, you can enable and use as per your business requirement. So if you have any query, you can just mention in the comment box. We'll try to rectify that particular issue. If you want to know the different topic, that I can take it up in the upcoming sessions and all, then you can mention in the comment box and I'll help you out to take it up. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye bye.